I'm Davinci the Truth with the Raise Our Awareness Revolution. Got another video here today with Shaolin monk Heng. I'm going to let y'all take a listen to that. I'll be right back with that fire and wisdom.
Do you believe in a God? If someone asked you which religion do you follow, what would your answer be?
I would call it the religion of oneness. I do believe that we are connected at some way. I don't want to just intellectualize it. The path is to lay out and remove all the friction and all the obstacles to just realize that it is like this.
All right, I want to start off by saying the Raise Our Awareness Revolution is about love. It's about the idea that we are all divine manifestations of the source, creator, consciousness, whatever you call it, and that this life does matter, our actions do matter, and when we cross over, we will relive all of our experiences. And when we loved people, we will feel good about it. When we neglected to love people, we will feel terrible about it. And that has an imprint, or it is a constantly forming of our eternal soul. That being said, the Raise Our Awareness Revolution also embraces all religions, because again, I believe it is fundamentally important to understand simply that this life matters. And most religions, in fact, all prophets at one point or another, have spoken of the golden rule. Jesus Christ himself said, love God above all things and love your neighbor as yourself. And so that's at the core of the Raise Our Awareness Revolution, but it's also at the core of many religions. And so any religion that promotes love and coexistence, the Raise Our Awareness Revolution is not about converting anyone. Although ultimately I do believe that this revolution in awareness and consciousness will lead to humanity embracing its divinity, uniting for the first time ever behind one understanding based in truth and based in our spiritual nature and the true nature of reality. And that is why I call this humanity's roar, because we are waking up to the reality that we are all divine lions, not sheep. And so, having said all that, I just want to promote what Shaolin monk Heng was saying there, in that he was expressing his belief in God in terms of, if he were to claim to be a part of a religion, that he would be a part of the religion of oneness. And that is something that I do find as a lost understanding of the true nature of reality. Although there are extra biblical texts that Aaron Abke has pointed out in one of his videos that have ancient historian quoting Jesus Christ, talking and preaching about the law of one. And it makes sense, because ultimately the way that the Essenes lived and that Jesus Christ promoted is a communal based living, a support of each other. And ultimately, once we start seeing each other as one, and we see life itself as a part of a grand organism, and we associate that with God, then we will start respecting each other to a much higher degree, and we'll respect ourselves equally to the highest degree possible, because we are one with everything. And so people of various religions will tell you, oh, well, that's pantheism, or that's panentheism. It's not even so much it's not so much that is a problem. I suppose that it very well could be that. But what I'm arguing is that philosophically, that's the best way to approach this life. And I feel like that will provide everyone with the healthiest worldview to understand how we are to live, which is like a body. And Christianity says we are one body in Christ. And that's why you may not like your pinky, but you don't chop it off, because it's a part of you. You wouldn't call your pinky you, but it is a part of you. In the way that I may be misunderstood when I say we are all a part of God or that we are all God, I mean it in the same way that as part of one body, my pinky is me or of me. So I believe we are all of God. And so, again, I believe that's the healthiest way to look at life. I believe that's the way of life that will lead to us treating each other with the most respect. I believe it helps us understand that even the least among us are equal to the greatest among us. Not that we should be looking at life through the lens of the greatest versus the least and all that, but fundamentally, I believe we are all one, and I believe that's a critical evolution of our understanding of the true nature of reality, and I do believe that to be the true nature of reality. So that's why I wanted to comment on this video and support that. And that's all I have to say today on this video. Thank you all very much. I am Davinci the Truth. This is the Raise Our Awareness Revolution. See y'all in the future. God bless. Love you all.